Hello guys, welcome to Daddy Share Space and welcome to my channel. So I just wanted to jump on here and do a pretty short video just doing a simple comparison of the Dewalt drywall sander and the Festool drywall sander. Now I've owned the Dewalt since 2022 and I've used it on a few projects and it's worked fine. You can see the fit and finish here by comparison to the Festool. Now this does have the ability to telescope out. So when it telescopes out, it's about the same length as the Festool with the middle assembly. Now I have up here on the table the vacuums that you would want to have. Both of them have their own proprietary fitting. This one here has this little rubber hose. It's got a star connector that will fit down here on your hose, and the Dewalt also has a proprietary fitting. It looks like this. It kind of slides on. It plugs into the end of your sander and it twist locks in. And I've used it obviously, and it does form a pretty good connection, so I haven't had any problems with it popping off when I use the Dewalt. It just goes on here, twist, and there you go. So similar length sander in their base configurations. The Festool obviously gives you the ability to go shorter because you can remove this middle portion and operate it just with the wand and the end here, which means that you can have it in a smaller configuration. But the Dewalt also has that feature by shrinking down and you being able to use it like this. Let's see how much smaller the Festool gets when you take out the section in the middle. All right, in that configuration, the Dewalt is just, they're about the same, actually. I mean, if you cut off the part where the hose attaches, they are basically about the same length. So as far as the size of both drywall sanders, they're similar. Now, the one thing about both of these have brushless motors. The Dewalt gives you the ability to run on the Dewalt FLEXVOLT battery, as does the FLEXVOLT vacuum here, or the FLEXVOLT dust extractor. So if you want to be a totally cordless operation, then you would want to go ahead and go with the Dewalt setup. Now the Dewalt does not have the random orbit sanding function, so if you're looking for that, then you're not going to get that in the Dewalt. Also, the Dewalt doesn't have any kind of light mechanism so that you can light up your area, so you would need to have a secondary light to check your work. So those are things you need to consider. Now, you could, in theory, use this Planex with Festool's battery powered here. However, it wouldn't really serve much use because you would still have to plug the sander into the wall. So that's not really going to do much for you as far as that. But just to let you know that Dewalt has the battery powered dust extractor. Festool does have a battery powered dust extractor, but they do not have a battery powered Planex, at least as of yet. Who knows, they may come out with one in the future, but for right now you have the corded option. So for me personally, like if I had something really small that I wanted to do, then I would reach for this sander here, because it's going to give me an aggressive sand for, you know, a job, but then also give me the full cordless solution. So obviously if you're going to a work site or an area, like say you're moving into a new home and you don't yet have power, or you're going anywhere, maybe you're working in a shed, working in a, you know, some kind of a tiny home or whatever that doesn't yet have power, then this would be a good solution for you. You don't need a generator or something to provide power to both your vacuum and to your sander. So there is a market, in my opinion, for the Dewalt. Now, I could have just held pat and just stayed with the Dewalt and not gone for the Planex, but I've mentioned on this channel that I wanted to build out a full Festool shop, and I'm like 99% there with my last couple of purchases. But one of the things that I want to do in this channel is basically share with you guys.